2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 red lights here in America. And it's prime time at Cota then. Ben Mott gets a pretty decent reaction and Bubler's actually stalled on the line. He's now side by side with Miron Pijl straight away as they head now down into turn 1. Will Ben Mott be able to take the lead here from Miron Pijl? He won't want to fight too hard and lose any time as Hermans is almost side by side there with Samson. He's up to P4, Matt gets up to P7, but Ben Mott has taken the lead here at the American Grand Prix at turn 1, and the rest is pretty much as it follows there on the leaderboard. Kostanov in P8, Feld up to P9 and Luoff down to P10, I believe. Towards the back, then Jakob Hoffa maybe having a look at the AlphaTauri. A huge lock up there into what looks to be the Red Bull of Luoff there. And I wonder if that's any damage for the AlphaTauri, whether he'll need to change the front wing. But Jakob Hoffa will be able to get past Byland there. And that was a pretty simple move. You can see Chappers putting pressure on Luoff in the reserve down into turn 12, under braking and eating all of the curb there. Not leaving too much room on the exit, but enough for Luoff to go wheel to wheel still. And the owners are now peed off, and that's Chappers off at the back in the runoff at turn, 18, round the outside of the Red Bull, and taking a little bit of sausage curb. He'll now go down into turn 13 ahead. Matt Guest, though, what a beautiful switchback that was. Leaving himself open to the Aston Martin and Marcus Feld, and they spin round. And Dennis actually resetting the track and causing chaos there. So Byland getting involved in that as well. That's got to be a heavy penalty as Feld is spun around and he causes chaos. And just missing that one there, but the Alfa Romeo runs quite wide off of the road. Mika Luoff, will he send it down the inside? He places the car on the apex, and Putelli just has to concede. He's got nowhere else to go there. He can't hit the Red Bull and run him off the road. And good move from Mika Luoff of their race so far. Oh, and Marcus Feld and Michael Bubler, a huge incident there. And they spin each other around. Marcus Feld, his first race back in a full-time seat, and is already causing chaos and trying to go side by side at turn 17. Clearly not enough racecraft left in those two drivers. I wonder if Michael Bubler's got damage from that. He'll be fuming. Anyways, Miron Pijl going down the inside of Ben Mott here at turn 1. He's used the DRS, he's used his ERS, and Ben Mott is not going to let him have this one easily, actually. Still going side by side with Miron Pijl. Who's going to be the last to break? Who's going to back out? Ben Mott going through turn 3. He'll off the apex, but Miron Pijl off the apex for 5. Into 6. Ben Mott has lost the lead. And Miron Pijl leads the American Grand Prix once again. A fantastic duel. Gareth Allen correct there in the chat. And now the Mercedes will be released into the clean air. And we got a yellow flag on the track. And is that Jakob Hoffa? Jakob Hoffa is off at turn 15. And he looks to have had an unfortunate spin there. And the Williams now out of the points on the medium tyres. Maybe those mediums are not quite serving the correct purpose. But as we cut away, Matt Guest actually going... He was going wheel to wheel with Samson, but he's made that clean move. And Samson won't be happy about that when he's used all his ERS to try and stay with the Red Bull. It looks like the Red Bull might be running a lower downforce setup. When he sends it down the inside, he's using his last drops of ERS. Miron goes slightly defensive. Mika will have the normal line. He's braking later. He's going to take it around the outside, but just goes too deep and unable to stick that move. He'll just be... That will have just cost him time. And because it always has been cut away. Mika Luoff getting the jump on Samson. Clearly he got a bad exit. And he finally is let back into the free air. I certainly think he's going to go for it then here. Look at this. He's got incredible top speed then. He's going to be side by side with Ben Mott as they head now down towards turn 12 it is. And look at that. Not even needing to go side by side. Easily getting past. That's the benefit of saving your ERS for a few laps. Oh, there's Aldering. Gets another move done on Samson. So Samson, I think the tier 2 pace is sort of showing now as everyone gets into their rhythm. Oh, and the Red Bulls have swapped around. So finally, Mika Luoff has been let into clean air. But Aldering has actually got in the middle of those two somehow. And we finally got a little bit of a fight on our hands as these tyres start to go off. The top 7 have not stopped yet, along with Marcus Feld. Ariadka Samson coming out of the pit lane now. And he's using the ERS. Will he go for the overtake on Matt Guest? Matt Guest has to go defensive. Will Miron try and make him go the long way around? Matt Guest is going to force Miron to go the long way around as he goes down the inside. He's defending hard to try and keep his position, leaving the space on the exit, but Matt Guest has to concede. And Samson makes a very nice move up to P7. He's got to keep this pace up, though. Will Miron fight it the same way Matt was a few laps ago? He's taking the same line. He's going to force Matt Guest to go around the outside, but that proved to be beneficial last time around as he holds P8 for now. And Samson actually defending quite well here. He's stopping Matt Guest from progressing and getting past his teammate as Miron Pijl does come into the pit lane. We expect him to come out ahead of the other cars as Michael Bublé retires. And Matt Guest is looking very close to Miron. He's going to send it down the inside and wheel to wheel with Miron S there. And he'll go around the outside here at 13. Will he go for the switchback though? He's trying his best, but Miron is just parked on the apex. And he's unable to get the move. That means Kostanov is going to get into this now as well. Matt Guest wheel to wheel with Kostanov. Tier 2 champion versus former Tier 2 top driver. And Matt Guest just, oh wow, still side by side with Kostanov actually as they head now into turn 18. And he's still up the inside. This is decent racing so far. Matt Guest just trying to squeeze the Ferrari as much as he can, holding up the inside. But wow, losing 2 positions. Yellow flags ahead. Yellow flags briefly in sector 2. Oh, and that's Matt Guest. Matt Guest has got around at the back in the S section. Completely missing that one there. And he's now down to P10. So maybe getting frustrated behind Miron Samson.
I went for a move. Miron just turned in, took me out. P10. I'm just going to lose out even more.
That's why you subscribe to the YouTube page. But yeah. That's unfortunate there. Oh, Ben Mott getting run off the road by Mikulov. Mikulov maybe going too deep. And he's going to kind of concede that one. He gets given another penalty for it as well. That's not very fair on him. I'm sure he could get that one taken off. Maybe a warning to Mika from the stewards there. What will Martin Aldrich do as they head now down into turn 12? This is the battle for P3 here. The top step on the podium. Ariadka takes the inside line. Aldrich will try and go round the outside. And getting slightly pushed onto the curb there. And he won't be happy with that. As I go through 13, Ariadka holds on to the position for now. Ariadka goes defensive once again. Aldrich, is he going to try it around the outside? I think they make a slight bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there. And Aldrich once again just can't quite do it. Kostanov up to P6. And Ben Mott continues to fall down. Oh, Aldrich's around. Aldrich has spun at the back. He's pushed too hard on those medium tyres. He's maybe overheated them. And he's spun. So that podium position is no longer up for grabs for the Aston Martin. And that is a huge, huge shame. He was looking to get a final push on Ariadka.
What?
He spun. I say he doesn't make mistakes and then exactly
in
the corner.
Called it. Oh my god, that's great.
And that is such a shame for Aston Martin. They were on to score good points. When the Constructor Championship is this close, you cannot afford mistakes like those. Will he make the move now? Probably not. He's going to have DRS on the straight. You can see the hot air billowing out the back of the Williams, and they make a little bit of contact, and that's going to ruin Mikulov's exit, and it's going to scupper Ariadka's as well, as they're really deploying all the ERS now. Mikulov, DRS wide open at the back. This is his last opportunity, the last chance. He makes a move on the straight. He goes back to the normal line, and Ariadka goes slightly deep, but he's cut off. Luof is cut off by Ariadka, looking up, and
oh man, sake. He's braking mid-apex. It's f***ing up. It's so annoying. Sake, man.
For that P3, a little lock up at the end. Mikulov runs into him and unable to make the pass. But at the front, it's Miron Pijl who has come home with the win once again. Arno Hermans will cross the line. He's got a 3 second, but he can take P2 with joy.